It's interesting because when this song was played and it was, I mean, you could hear the full lyrics and the crowd all swaying to it in Stade de France, and then the criticism that erupted online, criticism that it tells the nationalist people that it was all in their head. What do you think of that, Aoife?
I would love 10% of the energy that the media and people online spend talking about songs at sports games than they would spend on discussing the legacy bill currently passed by the House of Commons, in which people who murdered people in Northern Ireland are getting a get out of jail free card. We never see columns about that in the same instance that we will see about the Wolf Tones and the Cranberries. It is not anything to do with victims. It's not anything to do with Northern Ireland. It's songs at football matches. Most people at football matches are not thinking about the political outcome of the song that they're singing. This is such a reductive waste of our time, waste of our energy. And I just would like people to take more of an interest in Northern Ireland if that's what you're trying to do. If you want to take an interest in what's happening, take an interest.
Yeah, but it did blow up regardless. The likes, we had comedian Tyke Hickey saying it was the perfect partitionist anthem, complete lack of understanding for the lived experience of Northern nationalists. Now, that's kind of part of your argument, that why aren't we discussing the legacy, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, about this song, are there any elements of it that you do take offence to, like people took offence to the Wolf Tone song?
Absolutely.
Is there like a nuance there, and does it offend you?
And like, I'm not going to get into the politics of Zombie and Dolores O'Riordan, but the song was written after the death of a child in England, while hundreds of children have been killed in Northern Ireland, and the song wasn't written then. That's why people think the song is partitionist. I don't think rugby fans were singing it to get up the nose of Northern nationalists. I don't think that they were singing the Wolf Tones at different matches to get up the nose of Northern Unionists. They're just singing a song because they're all at a match and they're singing a song. I just think this is all a reductive argument. There is so much ignorance about the North already, and arguing about whether a song is partitionist or not is not really helping anything when there isn't enough education about it in the South anyway.
So in your view, sing away?
Sing away,
no
I
issue
could
with it.
not care less.
All right, OK. John Lee, what do you take to the reaction to Zombie? First off, the fans that were singing it there, would you agree that they're just singing a song that is an anthem that the Limerick people and the Munster supporters in particular have really latched onto? The Cranberries, of course, being a Limerick band, and it is that sort of sports favourite and a good anthem.
Well, it's a song that's rather obscure if you look at the lyrics. I mean, I was maybe the only person in the panel who was in pubs and nightclubs when it was playing, and I never really knew at the time that it was about what it was about till this controversy about it. Dolores O'Riordan, I think a lot of the meaning that's drawn from the song is an interview that Dolores O'Riordan gave a statement about her motivation for writing it. And that was for her reaction to an IRA atrocity, one of its many, many gruesome, horrific atrocities that it conducted in the name of Ireland. She was entitled to do it, and she saw it as an anti-war song. If people are offended by an anti-war song, I can't see.
That's not why they're offended.
I can't see. I don't know why anyone's offended.
That's not why they're offended. It's not. They're not offended by anti-war. They're offended at the notion that she would write the song after the death of an English child, and songs weren't written when there was children in the North that weren't.
But that's a song about that instance. You know, you can't be offended. Or people can be offended by whatever they're offended about. But the woman wrote a song about her feelings about an incident in Britain. The IRA's campaign was carried out against Britain. It didn't have any support politically in Northern Ireland until that pestilent group of people laid down their arms. It never had any support in the Republic of Ireland. And the woman was entitled to do what she did.
I think we should just, I mean, I think I did know the meaning of the song, but I think like everybody else was just enjoying the celebration on Saturday night. I mean, it was an incredible feeling, and I think it was just that burst of emotion. And by the way, I probably prefer them singing Zombie to The Fields of Athenry, which is a song about the famine, which, you know, in many ways if you think about the lyrics of that, you'd kind of wonder, is it appropriate to sing in a rugby
So
song?
don't overthink it, is what you're saying,
I'm just
Malcolm.
thinking, don't overthink it. I think we just should celebrate the amazing performance of the Irish rugby team at the weekend. I mean, that's a team that has given people north and
You're
south
getting
so
away
much
from
joy.
the subject now,
No,
Malcolm,
I'm not. I
please.
would actually argue, in terms of shared experiences, the rugby team, which is an all-island team,
Absolutely.
has done more to bring people together from
So
all traditions on this island. I just think, let's celebrate the Rugby World Cup, the joy that team are bringing to all of us.